Hi, my name is Kieran Hepson, and this is, I guess, the main instrument I'm using to make music these days. I kind of, as a teenager and stuff, I playing guitar and all sorts of traditional instruments and stuff, and then discovered making music on computers, and that's been the kind of my musical focus for the last few years. It was the first kind of thing I got involved with where I felt like I was able to make a more sort of unique sound. I found I was picking up guitar and it was hard to do something that I hadn't heard before. And recently I started playing. The last couple of years I've mainly been working with a drummer, this guy Steve Reed, and I wanted to use the techniques and stuff that I had on computers, but I wanted to use them in a live context, making sort of real-time electronic music, and this has become my main kind of instrument for doing that these days. And it's a very basic kind of cheap sort of sampler that was like sampling drum machine, basically, called the Boss Dr. Sample SP303. And I guess it was designed for like DJs and stuff to use, and make kind of like hip hop beats and stuff like that on it. And the thing that's so good about it for me is I can take samples and sounds. And it's got these like rubber pads on it, which are like triggers, and I can assign a sound to each one of those pads, and then I can play back the sounds, kind of like it's playing a keyboard or something. But the reason I prefer this to using like a kind of MIDI keyboard or something is it pulls me away from that traditional kind of like piano keyboard, white notes and black notes and that type of setup. I don't think in terms of chords and things in any traditional sense when you're just pressing these kind of grids of rubber buttons. And not only does this have all the sounds assigned to each pad, but then it's got banks of effects and sequences and all sorts of stuff built into it as well. And I found it to be an incredibly versatile and simple piece of equipment that I think, has done a lot for me over the last couple of years.